But that's all right. It's me and you. We got a special kind of friendship.
I am not your friend.
Sure you are. Fishing buddy?
Here you are, fishing buddy. Hi, guys. Hope everybody's having a good day today. It's middle of the week, hump day. Welcome to the show where we love movies, and you get to watch us love on movies, which sounds really perverted, but it's not.
Loving on movies?
Yeah.
Coming out of your mouth, a lot of shit sounds perverted, Gary.
I know. So I am going to talk with my friends here a bit about a little movie that came out in 2014. I don't know if you've heard of it. It's called Godzilla. And I really like the film. I understand why a lot of fans didn't react well to it, because I understand what they were complaining about. Because I think that Gareth Edwards didn't understand kaiju fans, and specifically fans of Godzilla. And so he wanted to make a movie that was kind of like Jaws, where you don't see much of the monster. But I'm like, well, that was out of necessity, not something intentional. They wanted to show the shark, but the shark didn't work. Shark is not working. Shark is not working. And so I think that this film would have benefited from a little more kaiju action. And I think that the other mistake he made that pissed some fans off was the fact that he made up his own kaiju to fight him, or for him.
You don't do that. You cannot take something that already existed and has a shit ton of fans and then make it your own thing. That's narcissistic. And
that's it's a bit narcissistic to think that he could do better than decades of fucking Godzilla. And so I'm not a big fan of what he did, but I do like this fucking movie. I think it's a good story. It's well written. I love that, and a lot of people don't catch this, that there is a parallel story going on within this story. And it's the first thing I noticed is that Godzilla and the main protagonist of the film, Ford Brody, played by Aaron Taylor Johnson, are on the same character arc. They're identical paths. They are dealing with the same thing. Something has killed their families, and Godzilla is out to stop them, and so is Brody. And I don't think it's a happenstance that the character's name is Brody. Because again, Gareth Edwards is a big Jaws fan. Hi, Martin. Everything working better?
For now. I lost everything. Shoot.
What's going on with your computer?
It's become Tommy.
It's the atomic age, period. Because we're in it. And anybody who tries to, do the humanitarian hatred towards what we did, I remind them that if the war had continued, if we allowed it, and it was going to, they were planning. In fact, there was a revolt in Japan. A lot of people don't know this, that hardcore Japanese, imperialist Japanese, tried to overthrow the government to keep them from surrendering. True. Actually happened. They were quashed. The uprising was quashed. A lot of people were killed, and the treaty was signed. But that treaty wouldn't have happened because the Japanese were building up in the mountains of Japan and preparing for a lengthy fight for Japan if they had to fight to the last man. And that was the general attitude of imperialistic Japanese. And that, not the people, but the imperialist Japanese were like, we will fight to the last man. We will not surrender. And so we said, look, we're going to drop this bomb. We're going to show you what we can do. And didn't have the impact. Okay, so you had one. Then we hit them with the second one and then told them we have more. And that is what got them to surrender. And it sucks. But if they hadn't done what they did, and they killed innocent people in those bombings, hell, we killed Christians. We didn't just kill Japanese, we killed Catholic missions in Nagasaki. And it was really fucked up, man. But those cities were specifically chosen because of the lower populations. And they wanted a lower kill yield. And but the fact is it was done to prevent them from continuing the war, because MacArthur and all of the leadership had said that if this continues, if they don't surrender, the casualty rate for America will be in the millions, and as will the Japanese.
Yeah, the argument was that they saved lives by dropping the bomb.
We saved lives by doing what we did. And it's hard to believe it, but it's true. And so I don't listen to people who get all pissy about that. I'm like, look, man, I hate it too.
Dude, that was one of the biggest. I almost got up and walked out of the Eternals movie when the tech guy said, look what they did with what we gave them. I was like, you know what, dude? Yeah. The only reason why I didn't get up and leave is my wife is a huge Angelina Jolie fan, and she came to see that flick. You know, I didn't even want to go see it, but
no,
that
absolutely
made me almost get up and leave.
I didn't. I refused to watch it. I've never seen the movie. I refused to watch it because I found out everything that was in it, all the political shit.
Then you've heard about the scene I'm talking about. They're standing in the crater of Hiroshima and the leveled city, and he's sitting there whining at one of the other ones, going, "Look what they did."
Can you imagine if Jack Kirby saw that movie?
Right? He'd have flipped over in his grave.
He would have flipped out when he saw that. If he was alive,
well, he would never endorse it. He would never endorse that movie.
He would never endorse that movie. No. He was all American man. He loved America. And when people go, dude, like Jack Kirby, you punch a Yahtzee, it's like, dude, he actually did. What you're doing is not the same. Don't even try to equate it. So, but I agree, Snorty. I agree. That's exactly what we're talking about. The DRMO was still selling Purple Hearts from World War II stockpile well into the 2000s. Several million had been ordered in 45 in anticipation of the longer war. Yep. And that's another historical fact. And of course, thank you, 11 Alpha, my good buddy. He's a really good guy when it comes to history. I love that. I don't love you, Alpha. I'm saying I love that you do that. I'm not gay, for God's sakes. I know, because you would be the person. We were talking about it before the show. But go ahead and brag, Das Wolf, and brag about how awesome you are with kaiju.
Just a little bit. That's the man right there. If you guys go check out his channel, he's got all kinds of videos up about this particular kaiju. No doubt. He is a Godzilla purist, man.
Yeah, he is. And I loved, and I consider myself a purist for the original Godzilla. I've owned all of the movies. Been a fan since I was a child. My favorite Godzilla was the very first Mecha Godzilla. I love that fucking movie. I went to see that at the Colonial Theater, and Colonial Theater in Fredericksburg used to be the Black Theater in town, and still a large number of the Black community would go there. But I felt comfortable there because, like, I lived in the Black community. I was like the only white guy for Black.
So you were another person yelling at the screen then? Yeah.
Dropped your gun. Guess that's your ass. Or he goes, that's your ass, I guess. That's the line, Eddie Murphy line. Fucking love Eddie Murphy.
Okay. Yep. Personally, this iteration of Godzilla is my favorite. Not in this movie precisely, because you're beginning to know him. You're not seeing its personality yet. Yes, it has a personality.
It comes out occasionally. Always. Like there's a couple of scenes where you see him, and I like when he makes eye contact with Ford Brody, because I just fucking love that scene. I'm serious, dude. Where you see the two heroes they both had the same hero's journey. They had they lost their family to these fucking things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Both of them. They are the last of their fucking family. And they're both doing this. Great fucking storytelling.
Well,
I'm telling
for
you,
us a kid.
I like him. Okay. I'm not a big fan of Gareth Edwards, but I would say that I really do like his work. I like the movie Monsters. I didn't like Monsters 2, but I liked the action that was in it. A lot of military stuff. He likes military action.
Now, we're talking about our favorite Godzillas, and John is not here, so I will speak for him. John, you're my friend. I know you, and you know that his personal Godzilla is Godzilla 98.
See, you're wrong for that, Martin.
No, I'm not.
That's just messed up, dude. Why would you do that?
You are wrong for that, Martin. You know he's going to be ranting in the chat any second.
I know.
This movie was Hollywood's chance to fix what was done by Centropolis. They should not have made that fucking movie. It was originally supposed to be made by a fan of Godzilla, and it was going to be dark and scary, and it ended up in the wrong fucking hands. And so this was kind of Hollywood's last chance to save the day. And despite the fact that they fucked up with the feet, and man, there was blowback on that. Anybody remember that? I do. There was huge blowback about how fat he was, which I argued, have you ever seen a back shot of him walking away from, Japan, going back in the ocean? He had a fat ass. Japanese Godzilla.
Stupid elephant feet. I hated that.
But the elephant feet was what I understood. I agreed with that one. But he really was chubby in this. He was like big, all the way up to his neck.
Yeah, in my house, this movie, we call it Fatzilla.
Fatzilla.
I like that.
Fatzilla. Yeah.
You can note with every installment of this franchise, Godzilla was getting leaner and more athletic.
Well, that's because they listened, and they didn't bring Gareth back because they understood that as good a job as he didn't listen, and he wanted to do his own thing. He wanted to do like the Fleetwood Mac song and go his own way, and it backfired on him. But the film was good enough that fans of Godzilla still watched it and enjoyed it. I include myself on that. Well, he got leaner and more muscular in the second film, which we're going to be talking about on Friday. Hopefully you can make it for Saturday's show, John.
And when we finally arrive to New Kingdom, he is jacked.
He's jacked. He's jacked. And I'm going to tell you, I really thought about doing this one on a Monday, starting with this on a Monday and doing something else today, because this is such a military film. It's got a lot of military action in it. And I like that. A lot of your characters in this movie are Navy, Army, and fucking Marines. And I love that the Navy guys let him in because he's the EOD expert that knows how to handle this bomb. He's the one who set it up. So they take him with him. They do a fucking halo jump. Thank God he's a Ranger and knows how to do a fucking halo jump. He's an airborne Ranger. So it's fucking cool, dude.
He almost hits Godzilla on the way down, and the team leader was concerned about them hitting skyscrapers.
Yeah, because they were talking about it, getting killed by the skyscrapers, and he goes right next to Godzilla. Got front row seat looking at him. I love that. I fucking love that scene so much. I loved what was that movie called? Because they turned it into two films. And one was called crap. I've got it on my hard drive. We just go look for it. But the Japanese version is its own film. And then American International did their own cut of the film. They changed a lot of shit and took the adults out of the story for the most part and focused on the kids for the American International cut. But in the cartoon, he was called Godzuki. And I forget what he was called in the Japanese version. And I loved him.
Oh my God.
Loved him. I loved how they
forgot
pulled
his
that
name.
off too.
John, please give it.
Yeah, he's working.
Yeah, he's
if you guys ever watch the Beastie Boys music video Intergalactic, I
Okay,
love
Minja or Minia, depending on
Minya. Because if you watch it in the American version, that's what they call him, is Minya. So I missed it. Where was it at? If you guys ever watch the Beastie Boys music video Intergalactic, I fucking love that video. It is pretty much a homage to the Japanese giant monsters. Amen, it is. I fucking love that song, that music video. That's good stuff. Penny is here. Hi, Penny. Slag grandson running me ragged. You got a hammer. Hammer Slag. Like that. Sander Hammer Slag. I know. I like it. I like the way she does that. Who else is here? I want to say hi to everybody. I see Tom Baker is here. I see my buddy Andy is here. And of course, Gambit is here. And then John. Am I missing anybody? I want to make sure I get everybody.
Slasher Fred?
Slasher Fred is here too. Good to see you, man. It is officially, Halloween season.
Spooky season, as I like to call it. Spooky season.
It's my favorite time of the year. I love Christmas. I enjoy Thanksgiving, but Halloween is my favorite holiday.
Yeah.
And 4th of July too. I love 4th of July.
My channel, the Wednesday shows I do after this one, from here on out, all the way through to Halloween, is all about that stuff.
Well, they fuck up in one part, Alpha. They show them with the 2-key security system on one of the bombs, and they've got to prep it to detonate it, put the timer on. And they show both guys standing next to each other, turning the keys, and the keys are armed with the part, which is completely pointless. Like, why did you bother doing that? Because one person could do it. The idea is that one person can't do it, so they got to be far enough apart that it requires 2 people to turn the key. And so I thought that was dumb. That annoyed me. But past that, I enjoyed it. I love the military aspects of this. I love the fucking Marines dealing, like they're fucking on top of that building, and you've got this tsunami coming in, taking out, and then Godzilla goes walking by, and all of a sudden, you don't even know they're there. You just suddenly see Marines on the roof behind these people opening fire. And of course, none of it's affecting Godzilla. He's just like not even turning to notice it.
But they keep doing it. They keep firing at all the monsters.
Well, yeah, they're trying to do that.
They're just wasting ammo.
And of course, at the end of it, they would probably empty their mags, do a full mag dump, do another fire, and then they would report, their sit rep is, we opened fire, he's moved out of range. Our weapons fire has no effect, 0 effect. Well, and then it would just be from that point, no small arms fire. They do not affect the thing.
At some point, and I think at the end, they use the weapon just to attract the attention of the creatures. To the, for example, when the female Muto is going to kill Ford, if no, Ford wasn't killed on the boat.
Yeah, it becomes really personal with the Muto, because he gets right up in his face, but looks right at him.
Is going to destroy the boat when they have the bomb before it left the harbor. Soldiers shoot at it, so the monster get mad and abandon the boat. They use the weapons not at this point not to try to hurt it, but to call for its attention.
Distraction is what you're talking about. So that's true. And also, Gambit, I want to point out that one of the cool scenes, I fucking love that bridge scene. I swear to God. Everything that happens with Godzilla with that bridge is really humans' fault, because he doesn't try to do damage to the bridge. He stops at the bridge, and then they fucking fuck with him, and he stumbles, and he falls into the fucking bridge, and it's because of what they're doing. So it's human intervention that leads to a lot of his damage.
Yes, because he takes his time to evaluate how to better move without breaking things. He doesn't want to hurt.
He's aware of humans now, and he's trying to avoid hurting them. And it takes a while for them to fucking figure this shit out. it takes a lot of communication for that understanding to occur. So I understand it's taken a while, but that moment when that Abrams tank fires point blank into his fucking thigh and belly, and it does nothing. That was my favorite fucking moment. I swear to God, I fucking love that moment. Just fucking tank firing point blank range into his gut and leg, and just bounces off like Jesus Christ. This
Dude,
Godzilla is so badass.
we need a meme of Dr. Serizawa with Don King's hairdo saying, "Let them fight."
I love that one. I love that one. It's one of my
should be a
favorite
clip.
lines in the film. There's so many great moments in this film, but that's the single one when they ask him and he says, "Let them fight." And I'm like, fuck, I got fucking goosebumps in the theater watching that. Fuck yeah. Yeah, you can say you're not here all you want to, E. Clay. We know you're here.
Now, something about Serizawa, it bothers me when they are discussing the lure with the warhead and making it explode to take them out with the explosion. Serizawa, his argument is only that Godzilla is a natural response to this situation, which is right. But he fails to tell them they thrive on radiation. A bomb is gonna make them stronger.
They consume it. Yeah, exactly. So we meet Monarch right here in the very beginning of the film. And I love that they did that. I love the real footage mixed with new film footage it's aged. It's made to look like it was shot at the time of the people sitting around waiting for this blast in the Bikini Islands to go off. And then they have Godzilla there. And I'm like, there it is. There's Godzilla's spine in the ocean. I love this opening, man. I love this fucking movie. I love the Monsterverse. I do. Not as much as I love the, Godzilla. I grew up on the Showa era, stuff, but I love Godzilla. And my personal favorite Godzilla film after Mechagodzilla was the Smog Monster. I love that fucking movie. It's weird.
When you mentioned Mechagodzilla earlier, I just remember going to see Ready Player One the first time. Whenever they used the Mechagodzilla robot in that movie, I was like, yeah,
Yeah, I've never seen the movie. I refuse to watch it.
Oh, okay. Well,
I know it's not.
It was.
Guess I've seen a lot of movies you haven't. Then
not out of hatred. It's just I looked at it and went, I don't think this looks interesting to me. So I never watched it.
But it was like the secret weapon he used in the big battle at the end of it was the Mechagodzilla. It was cool.
So Mechagodzilla is so fucking badass. And I loved it when they brought Mechagodzilla, and I predicted it. I said, that's Mechagodzilla. Yeah, don't let them lie to you. That's and it was Mechagodzilla in the film. I love this scene a lot. And Anima didn't catch it. That as they're in that cave, as they go into that cave, when they come out to show the hole that this Muto made on coming out in the trench it left going to the beach, there is a clear fucking image on that shot. And
I couldn't even see it after you showed me that. It is so far-fetched.
It's not far-fetched.
It is.
It's not far-fetched.
I'm good at spotting shapes, and not even after you showed me the screenshot where you drew over it. You went back to the movie and I still couldn't see it.
Say what?
So for me, it is far-fetched.
What?
What do you mean, what?
I wasn't here.
We'll get to it, Matinee.
Well, that'll teach you.
All right. That'll teach you not to pay attention.
Cooking.
I'm sitting right here with them, and I don't even know.
I'm trying to find the image for you, so I'll show it to you.
Well, we're talking about the beaver.
So when you come to the hole scene where it comes out, where they see the hole, the cave, where it made a hole to escape the Muto, and when they cut to the exterior shot, that is there. There is that is in the shape of a skull.
No, man, that stretching it.
Right? Remove the red lines and it's just not there anymore.
It fucking is there.
Okay, whatever. I'm gonna fight that.
Fucking heathens. I swear to God. Fucking heathens. You guys can't see visual motifs done for you, for your sake, to show you that this is death.
Like I said, I'm usually good at spotting them.
It's a
This
visual
one
war.
failed me. And I'm not the
It
only
didn't
one.
fail you.
It did.
Yeah, you can act. You fucking annoy me when you guys do that, because I've got a better eye for stuff like that because of what I do for a living.
That's just it. You see it as an artist. We see it as movie watchers.
Let it go. Let it go.
Right there. Right there. How you can't see the skull. Take the fucking comment down.
Wait. Oh my God.
You can even see the teeth in the rock down below.
Now that you pointed and underlined it, well, yeah.
Yeah. Heathens.
Oh my God. This guy. I swear to God.
Godzilla is all, it's all about Greta, or it's Greta Thunberg.
Yeah, it's all Greta Thunberg's fault. Yeah. Her and Emma Watson. It's all their fault. Yeah.
And the funny thing
Emma
is,
Watson is acting on her
they
own.
don't
Greta is
blame
just a product
nuclear
of
energy Godzilla, which is really good because the fact that Godzilla existed before the atomic blasts. He is an ancient species. And I love that they've stuck to that rather than the bullshit about the atomic bomb. Fucking ridiculous.
Hey, Country Shave. How are you? Enjoying the shit show?
Best fucking Avatar ever.
Oh, shoot. For been talking.
Oh, that's a great film, man. Another one I like is actually modern. I love the movie The Host, South Korean film.
Oh, not the young adults.
I still got to watch -1. I just haven't found time to watch it yet.
Dude, what are you waiting for?
It's not that I'm waiting for anything. I'm doing a lot of
real
things.
Funny story. If you saw our thumbnail, I make a joke on behalf of Kim Jong Un or Kim Jong Il, Jong Il, and he made his own kaiju film in 1985, technically 84, and it's called Pulgasari. And I like the film. I do. I like the film. It's a weird movie, but I do like it. And it's so fucking weird. And what he did is he kidnapped a director, South Korean director, and a South Korean actress, the director's wife, kept them separated, and imprisoned both of them and made films. And then the two of them got together and decided to pull his leg and tell him that they're happy doing what they do for him, and they would gladly go to the Cannes Film Festival to represent North Korea for a film. And so when they did, guess what they did?
They jumped ship.
They jumped fucking ship. The husband and wife escaped.
I saw that coming a mile away.
It's fucking awesome story, dude. It should be a movie of its own, their story, because they were there in prison for over 10 years. And he kidnapped both of them. This is probably the most painful part of this film, is the fact that, you know, he knows something's wrong, and he sends his wife down to her death.
Well,
and that plays such a heavy toll on him. No, it
does, but
he realizes there was nothing she could do down there. This was going to happen, and all he did was sent her down to die.
Well, he calls her back as soon as he realizes.
He realized that after the fact. So, because It's not that he was. Oh yeah, well, I'll sacrifice my wife. No, oh, he's
No. I get that
That's not
he
what I
feels
said at
terrible
all.
about it, but they are all just doing their jobs. It's just the
Yeah, he
moment when
sent
it
her
hits
down
him,
there
there's
'cause he
nothing we
thought-
can do. It's too late.
He thought there was something for her to inspect down there.
yeah.
Go look for these things, but then he realizes too late that there's nothing, and he orders her to get the hell out of there.
Right.
And it's too late. It's too late.
Oh man, and having to be the one that closes the door on the.
Oh. And then she makes
Now-
it to the door and they say goodbye. And then you hear her fall to the ground. It's heartbreaking. Such a tough moment. That and
Happy
later when he
birthday.
dies in the helicopter.
And on his birthday, no less.
Yeah.
Damn.
I've never read that one. I stopped reading fiction, I think, right around 2002. And I just don't read fiction anymore. I only read history books and biographies. But I bet it was good. I hate to say it, but she might have had a slim chance if she hadn't have gone back to help the guy that fell down. Oh, absolutely.
I don't know. That thing was fast. I'm not sure if she would have been able to outrun it.
Yeah,
She
and,
would-
they, and they,
She
they
probably had a
took-
better chance, but none of them made it.
No,
Nobody made it out that fucking door. That
that
means
cloud
they
was
weren't going to
too
make
fast.
it. Yep.
Yeah. And he waited until the last second closing that door.
And he watches her through the fucking glass and slowly, and that fucking safety door closes. So it's already, he closed the main door, but then that secondary blast door closes like a curtain. Oh,
Meth?
I fucking got so emotional watching that scene. Two scenes in this movie
Yeah.
that fucking break me down.
That and the one in the helicopter, right?
There are three scenes. There are three scenes in the film. The dad dying, the mom dying, and then him on that boat at the end when he collapses.
Yeah.
And then
He
you
is done.
see him fall, and as he falls, Godzilla falls exactly the same way. And people don't understand at that point. That's the director going, their story was the same story. Godzilla and Ford Brody. Or Brody Ford. Brody Ford.
No, Ford
No,
Brody.
Ford.
Ford Brody.
Ford Brody.
You got two last names, for Christ's sake. So you've got this, two characters that have traveled the same hero's journey. This scene right here. Yeah. What's this? Tom Baker, Slasher Fred. What did
Because
What
it
it
says the cloud inspired your carpenter to make the fog. Oh no, or maybe the futility of the discovery.
Last one he mentioned before that was the crawling eye.
By the way, they show butterflies. There are several shots of butterflies in this scene. And you see, what do you call them? Origami, beaked winged animals there in the background, right there in that shot. These are all intentional nods to the kaiju that we will see coming from the next films. You got Rodan, and then they show the butterfly, obviously Mothra. And they even cut to the scene where he looks out the window and you see things in the window right there that look like kaiju. Again, done intentionally. So he threw in some nice little nods to Toho. Hey, Meth, how you doing, buddy? Can you join us? And I love the acting on this kid, man. He gets so emotional when we cut to him at grown up now.
Yeah, it's got a good cast, man. Good Lord.
And I love the way that they play us in thinking that the dad's going to be a major character through the film. It's like, no, he fucking dies. But he dies being proven right. So he knows it before he dies that he was proven right.
Isn't that our guy from Kick-Ass?
Yep.
Yes, it is.
Aaron Taylor Johnson? Yeah.
And
The
you've
one
got
who
two
should be in
people.
Bond.
I
Yep,
hope.
and look who it is there. That's Scarlet Witch.
Mhm.
So
So you've got
he marries
Elizabeth
his sister.
Olsen and Aaron Taylor Johnson. Both are Marvel actors. Aaron played the failed Craven film, and Elizabeth Olsen is the Scarlet Witch.
And
Which
he
I thought
was
she did a good job.
Quicksilver.
We should
What
make it
is
clear they don't
sister?
play brother and
that's
sister
right.
in this, though.
Depending on which one. Yeah, he was Quicksilver in their universe.
Yeah.
And that's right, there were siblings in that. I forgot that he played that. And then he came back later to play Craven.
Yep.
For Sony Marvel.
Mhm.
I like this scene between them. I missed your laugh. They're flirting so well here. It's adorable. I love that he's a young dad. So now he's just like his own dad, has his own kid.
You don't like Godzilla movies? Okay.
Oh, you like -1?
It's hard not to like that movie.
Yeah, by setting off the hydrogen bomb there in the Bikini Islands.
Yep.
But Godzilla went dormant again and remained dormant until the Mutos. And he woke up to kill them because they are parasites to his species. There are a lot of subtle little Easter eggs. I even say that skull, that giant skull there, could potentially be kind of an Easter egg for King Kong.
I was
Which
fixing
we
to say,
should-
wasn't Skull Island the next movie after this?
Yep.
Kong Skull, no.
Okay.
The third movie. And
Okay.
I would like to do it Saturday, but that is absolutely going to be a military Monday movie because it is basically Apocalypse Now meets King Kong.
Mm-hmm.
You got Sam Jackson as a warrior, fucking kicking ass and taking names and then getting smoked by a fucking skull crusher. I love this. Dad's the troublemaker, and the son has to bail him out. I fucking love that.
Well, he has to fly to Japan to bail him out because Dad stayed in Japan apparently, and he moved on. He's in the US now with his wife and kid.
American, by the way, but he speaks fluent Japanese due to his past background as an exchange student in Japan. I understand that Ken Watanabe was actually originally Inuit, and he learned to look more Japanese and learned to speak Japanese.
Inuit. Watanabe. Oh, we have Katatone Gary.
No, we have Gary not talking until what I said sank in. Rodan put on a red light. That's Roxanne, buddy. Wrong fucking.
Oh, damn.
Fucking Roxanne, dumbass.
I was a little confused.
Put on your red light. Not for me. I got that fucking joke right off. I'm like,
That's funny.
Rodan, Roxanne. Got it. I got it.
Yeah.
I'm a police fan, so. What did Tom say? You guys ever watch WandaVision? The first 2 episodes are homages. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And I caught what the homages were. I loved it. And then this show got stupid, and I walked away.
Yeah, if
They had
they'd
a
kept
great
it like that the
opportunity.
whole time, they'd had a hit on their hands.
Yeah, and it was all headed towards Mephisto, and they chickened out. And instead, they made it about what's her name? It was what's her name all along? Agatha. What a fucking stupid idea.
Harper.
And that's a show I didn't fucking watch. Like,
oh, I did.
And I like her. I think she's funny as shit. I won't watch stupid shit like that. They can fuck off. There was a song called Godzilla by Susie and the Banshee. Yeah. My favorite
I like
was
the Blue Oyster Cult one.
Blue Oyster Cult version. Yeah. It's the best version.
Yep.
They call it racist, and I'm like, oh, fuck off, you Karens. Goddamn fucking shithead fucking young people.
Oh no. There goes Tokyo.
Tokyo.
Oh no, Godzilla.
Godzilla. Yeah.
Awesome.
I used to intentionally conflate the songs Godzilla from them and Joan Crawford Rises. I would start doing the lyrics from the song Joan Crawford Rises after the first verse and chorus of Godzilla. And people are like, what the fuck are you singing? Because she was kind of the Godzilla of America at the time with those fucking padded shoulders. History shows again and again how nature points out the folly of man. Yep. And that's kind of a line delivered in this film by Ken Watanabe when he says the line, that man thinks that they can control nature. And then the camera pulls in tight and he says, let them fight. And I'm like, fuck, that's a great scene. He is so good. And I'm so sad they killed his character. I wanted that character to go on and on. He was such a cool character. Gambit, Borchers has great humor, always answers my questions. I don't know who Borchers is. Who's that? Oh, I know who you're talking about now. Okay. Anybody want to talk?
Walter White being in this movie kind of throws me off, though. I keep expecting
it threw a lot of people off.
I keep expecting him to look at Godzilla and go, "Say my name."
Yeah, and because of Breaking Bad, people shouldn't be thrown off by it because he plays such a dark character, and he played Malcolm's dad.
Mm-hmm.
So clearly he's versatile.
Yep.
And I liked him in this role. I liked that he was a little funny in the beginning in a loving way to his wife because he forgot it was his fucking birthday. And that's so funny with the two of them in the car. And I have always loved her as an actor, Juliette Binoche. Kind of had a crush on her too. She's
I'll be back, guys.
Fine, be that way. We didn't want to hang out with you anyway, Martin.
Yeah, she's in this one film that I really like, and I've been wanting to get Anima to watch with me, but trying to find time for this movie while we're always doing homework for stuff.
Yeah,
always makes me kind of sad. And she was in this romantic comedy back in about, I think, 2007 with what's his name, Steve Carell. And I'm trying to remember the name of the film. Oh, Dan in Real Life. Dan in Real Life. And it is a great film about a single dad who goes to a family reunion thing at a cabin where they always get together for this thing. And his brother, played by shithead Dane Cook, says he's in love. He met this woman and she's going to be coming to this thing. And so everybody's kind of excited. And then Dan, played by Steve Carell, goes into town and meets this woman at a bookstore, and they clearly kind of fall in instant love with each other. And guess who she is? The brother's girlfriend.
Oh no.
Oh no. And it causes all kinds of problems because she's fallen in love with him too. And it's so fucking funny, and it's sad, and it leads to some really emotional moments, but it is a comedy, and I enjoy the shit out of it. I really do. It's a good film. Dan in Real Life with Steve Carell. As a single dad at the time, I really appreciated a film. But it really annoys me that the only way Hollywood seems to want to show single dads is because the wife died. It's like men can't be picked as the sole provider for a child in the world of Hollywood.
It's always just men walking out on a family, never a woman. That sucks. And I say that as a woman because I know there's shit females out there who do that.
My dad kidnapped me, but he kidnapped me to save me from a fucked up situation with my mom. So anyway, I do this scene where he goes back to the incident and he takes his mask off and he goes, "See, I'm not dead. The air is good."
Well, he has this device and he reads the radiation and it's just not there anymore because it's been eaten out basically. So he's not stupid.
There you go. Ariel said something to you, Anima.
Men suck because men are the worst. Yeah, I don't like when in family situations it's always the man fucking up and never the woman.
Yeah, Sting pissed me off when he wrote that song that got picked up by a country artist and they released a country version of the song. I'm so happy I Can't Stop Crying by Sting. And goddamn, man, that line when he says at the end, men got to babysit sometimes. I'm like, fuck you. It's not babysitting. It's parenting, you cocksucker.
That's the way it's portrayed in the movies all the time, though. I mean, I'm sitting here trying to think.
Buttons, guys.
I'm trying to think. I mean, I'm thinking of Tom Cruise's War of the Worlds. They're always chastising their own dad. Bruce Willis in what's the name of that? The Last Boy Scout. His daughter's always giving him shit. I mean, they have to eat shit from their exes and the kids in almost every movie.
The two women in that film, his ex-wife and her, are just shitheads.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Both of them are shitheads in that film. And that's supposed to be the daughter's character arc. She starts out as a shithead and then grows to appreciate who her dad really is.
Right.
And I do like that, but it's annoying when it happens.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. There was a comment that I wanted to look at. I put it up there from Ariel.
More Muppet shit. I've seen
it. Yeah, there it is. There it is. At least men aren't Muppet hating animals.
This is not true because the area around Chernobyl was still, or is still, very dangerous, but that doesn't mean it's lifeless. You have animals there, they're just fucked.
Ironically, it's interesting to me that both this film and the 1997 film have nuclear accidents in them. Chernobyl is in the first film.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Because that's where it starts. It starts with Matthew Broderick's character is in Chernobyl looking at the reports of these giant earthworms.
Yeah.
He's looking to see if it's true.
That's where he's at when they come looking for him, yeah.
When they come looking for him.
Yeah.
And this film opens with Fukushima incident, except this one takes place in 99, not in the 20-teens. You were going to say something, Martin?
Yeah, I like in 98 when Matthew Broderick is talking with the colonel the first time they meet and said, "Oh yes, the radiation make those worms big and huge, enormous, 15% bigger." And the colonel is 50%, right? And then showing the footprint of Godzilla.
Yeah, he shows them the footprint. Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh, I would kill to see the Muppets Chernobyl movie. Would they survive? And you could show their skin coming off and it wouldn't be gross because it's just Muppet skin. It's not real. It's fabric.
This was two old men up in the balcony. Lester is one of them. I can't remember the guy's name.
Yeah, the two hecklers.
Yes.
Isn't there a deer or an animal that's actually come back from close to extinction because humans... Yeah, because, that'll happen. When you hunt something to the point of extinction and then abandon that area, they'll come back. But my concern is that there may be mutations with it that could be dangerous to its health. I don't worry about mutations that turn them into monsters. I worry about mutations that cause them to die from horrible fucking organ and skin diseases. Yeah, Waldorf and Statler. There you go, Joe.
There it is. Waldorf and
Waldorf and Statler.
Statler. That's them. I thought so. Lester was one of them. Yeah. Waldorf and Statler are awesome. I want to see
That's
them
the
in
kaiju.
Chernobyl.
Right there. That's the kaiju. Animal. 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 Drumstick. Animal.
Dude, the funniest thing I ever saw with Animal, they were screaming and yelling at a bowling alley. They're like, what is going on? Animal's bowling overhand. And he's throwing fucking bowling balls down the alley. It's so damn funny, man. Holy shit.
Man, I hated Tremors. I hated that movie.
He hates that movie too. I love Tremors.
Tremors,
I love the first
somebody
two.
must have liked it. How many sequels did they make to that damn movie?
I like 2 of them.
7.
Oh,
I
Oh
like
my
2
God.
of them. 1 and 2. That's it.
Kevin Bacon and the guy that was in Remo Williams is in that too, isn't he?
Yeah, I'd like
Yep.
some Fred Ward with a side of bacon.
Yeah, there you go. Fred Ward. That's it. I couldn't remember his name.
Yeah, I love
No.
that guy. I miss him. God damn, we lost
I do
him.
too. Great actor, man. Great actor.
He plays in another film we'll do on Military Monday at some point is Remo Williams.
Remo Williams is awesome. I
Didn't we
love
do it already?
No?
Not that I'm aware of.
But it's, I got to tell you, if you've ever read any of the Destroyer books, it is candy
did.
ass version of Destroyer.
It really is. It's a PG rated.
It's a PG rated version of it
of an
because
R rated book.
of a seriously R rated book. Yeah.
Yeah, there are moments that should have been, in the book. If it were a movie, NC-17.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. My favorite ones were
I like this guy on the left here that plays one of the Navy SEAL commanders. Is really cool. I like that guy as an actor. Black dude. I forget his fucking name. Let me go find it.
Not to dive too far off, but when are we doing Dark Wolf? You finished that now, I'm sure.
Fuck yeah, Martin has to finish it.
Oh, okay. Martin, hurry up.
But
It's a great show.
He only watches one show a week. It's a rule of his, so we gotta wait.
We
Less
binged
than
that one.
Less than that. Believe me. I'm happy with that arrangement of my time.
Yeah, I don't want to say he's slow, but it takes him 4 hours to watch 60 minutes.
How long does it take us to get through a 2-hour movie? 4 hours? 4
Only
hours?
because I stopped to explain shit to you.
Yeah, I know. I'm like,
So don't blame it on the
it's not top
movie
10. Let's not
or the
start a
show.
movie
Yeah,
because we're going to
See,
take it to
Foxy
2.
and I, we watch the movie and then we talk about it afterwards. I don't stop the movie.
No,
ever.
I'm being lectured as we watch it, and I like it. That's why I don't like doing the show prep on my own, because I learn so much just watching it with Gary. Or we learn.
Yeah, because I will always stop and explain shit to her. And oh my god, I cannot find this actor. Where the fuck is he?
Dude, I need that slide right there to hang on my wall. That is badass.
Saratoga?
Yes.
I will send it to you.
Oh, dude, that is so nice.
Oh,
Love
this is
aircraft
aerial
carriers,
critical
man.
appraisal of the movie. The movie sucks because they killed Cranston.
Wow.
Oh yeah. We
He
wouldn't say
couldn't
it
just
sucks
holler,
because of the-
I am Heisenberg and just get away with it, man. He couldn't. No.
No,
it
Godzilla
could have
I-
been
is now.
survived.
I am the danger.
Yeah, right? I am the danger. Friggin', Godzilla, you would think he'd just have to look at Godzilla and say my name. And he'd get scared of him and run away, right?
I think one of the most emotional moments is when he fucking explains who he is to his wife. Because as pretty as she was a fucking idiot on the show.
Oh, you're
She
talking
was
about Breaking Bad
just-
now. Yeah.
Yeah, Breaking Bad.
Mhm.
I am the danger.
Yep.
So my first experience with watching him on Malcolm in the Middle was in the pilot. And I fucking lost my mind when he's standing on the newspapers at the breakfast table naked while his wife shaves him with the razor, his electric razor, shaving all his body hair off. And the kids are like 2 feet away eating their breakfast. It's like, what the fuck am I watching?
Well, Ariel, in their defense, they're trying to make it like Cloverfield, probably. You know what I mean? Just
Yeah.
maximize the effect when he shows up,
Yeah, but it's not the
There he
shark.
is.
It's the Godzilla. We know
Right?
Godzilla for
We understand what he looks like. I understand.
60
Yeah.
years.
Yes. Hopefully they learned their lesson that kaiju fans like to see a kaiju destroy the city. It's fun.
and beating the
It's just
shit out
that-
of other kaijus.
Right.
So let me pull this up for you guys so you know who I'm talking about. The naval commander, he's a Navy SEAL, is played by an actor that's on, he's a regular on that TV show, The Rookie.
Okay.
And it's Richard T. Jones. And he is so good as that commander. Not very many scenes in it, but he's really good in this movie.
Huh.
This film is just chock full of talented actors.
Yeah.
Not one bad actor in this movie.
They probably put out a casting call, said, who wants to be in a Godzilla movie without Godzilla in it? You'll be the star. Come on.
Well, I wouldn't say that he's Godzilla without Godzilla either, no? But yeah,
Thank
You
you,
know what I'm
Ariel.
saying.
a little more.
Right.
I couldn't read your comment because I was over in IMDb trying to find him.
Yeah.
Good actor. He's good in this movie. And I like it when they ask him, "Who do you need?" And he turns and he points at the son and his injured dad. I need them.
Well, first he points at the Japanese scientist, it's him, and then he turns and says, and these two.
Yep.
An EMP attack.
Electromagnetic pulse.
Electromagnetic
That
pulse.
shit is
That thing we found out about during the first nuclear tests. Yes.
And they these things when he does a stomp with his arm into the ground triggers an EMP.
Wow.
And that's what leads to that one situation where the planes start crashing. That was caused by that Mudo.
Yeah, whoever came up with that Mudo was either on a bad drug trip or having a nightmare.
Slasher Fred, that's
How
a
do you
great
invent
analogy.
something like that?
That is a great analogy.
I want to point this out, that Cloverfield was a direct response to Godzilla because dickhead J.J. Abrams and his fucking worthless writer son went to Japan and they had seen a Godzilla film while they were there. And he kept thinking to himself, I would like to make an American Godzilla film. And so it's all ours. It just, not somebody else's monster movie, but our own. And that's what gave birth to Cloverfield. And it is a found footage film.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh, right. Richard T. Jones was in Event Horizon. That is where I remember him from.
Oh, okay. Another movie with a lot of great actors in it. But look, do you think they've made a kaiju movie with this many really talented actors in it? I don't think so. This is probably the most talented actors you've ever seen in a kaiju movie ever.
Country Media said, surprised they never tried defeating Godzilla by feeding him uranium laced with coke. It's called with Aegon, the atomic dragon.
God.
Cocaine Godzilla. No, cocaine kaiju.
Cocaine kaiju. Yes.
That sounds like a bad idea.
I mean, Peter Jackson's King Kong movie didn't even have this much talent in it, I don't think. Gary?
I'm sorry, I was reading.
Something. Yeah, he's reading.
I was reading the comments. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, it's cool.
No, I'm reading what's being said by our audience. These people were theatrical actors of their prime. Yeah, I agree. So what was that, Joe?
I was saying, as far as American acting talent, I think this is, as far as a kaiju movie goes, this is probably the one with the most they've ever had.
Yeah, you just don't see this kind of level of actors.
No.
In a movie.
Mm-mm.
The only thing good about the 97 film was Jean Reno.
Well, yeah, I'm sitting here thinking, I'm talking about the big monster movies on the whole, because like even Peter Jackson's King Kong didn't have this amount of talent in it. You know what I mean? You had Jack Black and Adrian Brody, but the rest of them really, didn't really know who they were.
Yeah, it's like all you got to do is turn shit off, power off.
Yeah, how do you do that in a plane in the air?
Well, in the air, that's the problem. But especially if it's caught off guard,
Well,
the EMP would
now
do
we
a
have
lot of damage.
now we have a mother
But that's the problem with fly-by-wire.
Yeah.
Most of electronics devices nowadays, they are never off. They are always in a standby mode. So you think you turn it off and it will fry.
Right.
Yeah, and the thing with cars, they're called is a solenoid.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you get old engines, just simple combustion engines, EMP won't have any impact. It requires technology to be impacted by shit like that. That's why in the movie, what is it called, War of the Worlds, he was looking for older cars.
Yep. And he told the other guy, "Hey, the car is not starting up. It's the solenoid." Before seeing all the shit and looking for a car, he said, "Try the solenoid," and that's the solution.
Okay, I hate the feet. I wish somebody would go back and fix Godzilla's feet, but I love the airport scene.
Mm-hmm.
I love all the shit that goes down at the airport. Him saving that little kid, all of it. Very heroic shit.
Yeah, but it kind of falls flat when the parents find the kid and the kid just runs away and the parents don't even look for him. They just walk away with their kid.
Like, how did you get here? Did somebody bring you here? Thank you. No.
Because he told them through the closed door, wait here, I'll bring him back. And then all the shit happens. So yeah, they should have been looking for him to say thank you. But nothing. He's so sweet with that kid. When he gives him the toys older.
You guys better stop referencing the 98 movie or John's going to get upset.
No. Beastie Boys Godzilla. The Godzilla from the Beastie Boys music video. That's what
about it?
That's what he's talking about.
I don't understand. What's the problem? I missed something.
Cocaine Kaiju.
Cocaine Kaiju.
Oh, Cocaine Kaiju. Okay. Let's see. Alpha, I'm guessing the monster EMP generation is something a little different since it's organic and not done by a device. Yeah, it's done biologically.
Yeah, the question is...
Because all it does is it stomps its foot and triggers an EMP. And I'm like,
why?
Well, that's a cool fucking power. Like, yes, I don't know. I have no idea.
A fucking cool a cool power that has no use millions of years ago.
Well, I don't know if it did it on purpose. We don't know that. It's just something that happens. And then it shuts down the fucking jet fighters that are right over him.
Seems kind of strange.
I never saw it, but I heard it was good. Cocaine Muppets. Okay, Sandra, you're on side.
Oh, we've had Cocaine Muppets, believe. In Greg Devani,
well,
the Muppets did cocaine.
Animal is clearly a fucking cokehead. Anybody?
Oh my God! Don't even reference the 2025 War of the Worlds. Oh God, that all that is a big Amazon Prime ad.
I will never watch it.
Deleted scenes watched it, so we didn't have to.
I just don't know how Ice Cube is not going to get an Oscar for that.
Oh my God.
So yeah.
Are you saying Steven took one for the team?
Oy.
Yeah, it was it makes no sense. It's just a movie device. That's it.
Well, that's the problem with it, because when you think about it, Ariel, it's like it understands how technology works. I just that's just that was one of the things. That one, now that I think about it, that makes no sense. Also, again, another nitpick I have is it shows them having to turn the keys to set up the timer on this fucking thing, and I'm like, the two keys are designed that way so one person can't do them, and yet the two keys are exactly a human's width apart.
Well, yeah, that kind of defeats the purpose, doesn't it?
Then why have two keys? That made no sense. I'm like watching it going, what the fuck?
Oh, man.
Because it looks good.
Well, I think they're intelligent, but they're not going to understand the technology. I don't believe that for a second.
Unless
They
know
ate one. If they
aliens
ate
from the past.
like, yeah, if they broke it and like looked in there and went, wow, that's a lot of technology in there. It's really yummy. And it's got a chewy center. I like that. You know, I could see it if that happened, but we don't see that. That shit happens later. There it is. I love this fight scene and how they pulled this off.
Whoa, go to the shape. That is a long reach. One thing doesn't have to do with another.
Absolutely no
Yeah,
correlation.
no.
Zero correlation. He's fucking around now. Now
Maybe it's what he stepped on. Do we remember what he stepped on?
Well, maybe he stepped on something. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Fuck off,
yeah.
Joe. Fuck off, Joe.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Well, it uses echolocation to find shit, but he doesn't know what kind of technology. I mean, it's like, I mean, I understand.
How is that thing supposed to understand technology?
It's an animal that eats energy.
Yeah.
But we don't see it flying anything other than its own wings. And your thoughts on Stevens' War of the World? Are we talking again about Ice Cube? Is that
no?
Or Spielberg?
Spielberg.
I liked it to some extent, but it's still. I have so many problems with that movie. I enjoyed it, but I had problems with it.
I love the Tim Robbins scene. I think that's cool. I thought that.
Well, that's from the book.
Cool.
That's from the book.
Yeah.
And I thought they did a fairly good job with that character. And they got a guy that really is a pretty unhinged person in real life.
Hello.
Tim Robbins. So he plays crazy really well.
Yeah. I like some of the stuff in it, but is it 1954 version of it? My favorite version of it, I used to have an album of the Orson Welles radio show. And it was
the
badass.
53 version. Yeah, that's the good one.
Yep.
And boy, there were problems on that set.
Were there?
Yeah, there's so much shit going on behind the scenes on that movie. And even more, a lot of people aren't aware of everything that went on behind the scenes with the first movie, The Thing from Another World. I'm like, good God, the shit going on behind the scenes on that movie. Mm-hmm. I mean, my favorite moment about that film was when, because Nyby was supposed to be directing, and then he gets shit canned, and the executive producer comes in to direct, who is a Western. He makes Westerns and comedies, and he walks in and he takes the script and he flips to the middle of the script, tears the back of the book off and throws it in the trash, and he goes, "This is what we're shooting."
Wow.
And that was it.
Wow. Well, you didn't. It's funny you said that he did Westerns. There weren't a lot of science fiction guys back then.
Well, young Winchester Films.
Yeah. But yeah.
He also did the movie The Front Page.
Oh, yeah.
And we did it when he did it though. He called it what was it called? His Girl Friday was his version of The Front Page.
Have you ever listened to the Orson Welles radio show?
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to have an LP of it as a kid. I loved it. I thought it was fantastic.
I also have listened to the rock musical version with Burton.
The cover art on that was awesome, dude.
Howard Hawks is his name. Howard Hawks.
Yes.
Secretly directed the film. And he brought in Christian Nyby. I think the Testament didn't like him because they did not get along. And he fired him and shot the rest of the film himself. Oh, this scene when they walk out there, you got an Elvis song playing, and they go into that fucking penthouse apartment, and there's a fucking hole in the wall looking out over the city.
Yeah, the wall is just gone. All the buildings are destroyed.
No, Ariel. Godzilla blasts his atomic breath inside the throat of the of the
Yeah, it's
muzzle.
the best moment of the fucking movie as far as action. When he grabs that thing, fucking opens its mouth, pulls it down, and just leans in like, I'm going to make out with you with my breath. And fucking killed the shit out of it, man.
Yeah.
Killed the
Is
fucking
it breath
shit
or
out of it.
puke, though? It could be both.
It's breath. It's
breath.
his
Okay.
atomic breath.
Yeah.
One thing for sure, Ice Cube has gone from being the badass rapper of NWA to a laid-back, unresponsive Professor Ash shelf of his former self. Yeah, I'm not going to argue with him. I think he's a bit of a twat. Ice-T's the same way. I don't fucking respect either of those guys anymore. Not that I ever really respected Ice-T. I thought he was a fucking cocksucker. But he was a good actor, at least. I thought he was actually a good actor.
Wasn't he on Law and Order for a while?
Yeah. I enjoyed him on there. Him and
Last time I
Belzer.
saw him, he was doing that friggin' whatever that commercial is for the supplement to your car insurance. The
he did that.
Stuff in your car. I'm like, oh God, man, don't. You're killing me here.
But I liked, because you've got two people who in real life I despise. I despise Ice-T, and I despise the actor that played Belzer, that played Munch.
They were partners, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Belzer was a fucking prick in real life. I was happy when he got laid out by that wrestler. I was happy. He got what he fucking deserved, being a smartass with him. Fucking knocked his ass out, dropped him to the floor, and he had to get stitches.
But the character he played on that show was great. Munch was awesome.
Yeah. he was a fucking conspiracy theorist, nut job, Yep. Ice-T used to live in my building. I rode the elevator with him several times. And that's it. There's got to be more to the story out there.
What's the verdict, buddy? Tell us, Alpha. What's the verdict on? You can't leave that hanging Chad out there and not follow up.
Oh, he can.
Come on, man.
Come on.
Did you tell him you were a cop?
Sander, after Godzilla walks on Bakalakadaka Street, there is no more Bakalakadaka Street.
That's right.
Yeah.
All he has to do is take one step. And there's no more Bakalakadaka Street.
This is the location that was once Bakalakadaka Street.
Yes.
Now it's just it's
an
ruins.
X street.
Yeah. It's just dirt. Nothing is ever going to grow there again.
Okay, Sander, there you go.
I've got 5 terrorists going southeast on Bakalakadaka Street.
Not that.
Well, one thing for sure, it's not from South Park. It's not a snatch nuke, which they simply call a snook. Because Hillary Clinton has one in her vagina.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. You're not even trying.
Gotta make it weird, don't you, Gear?
What are you talking about? I'm doing a reference to something.
Oh.
Yeah, to something
I didn't
weird.
write that show. Not to be mistaken with Snoke. No, Sander.
I like how she says that to him. Just be safe. And he says, say yeah, because safe. I'm going to try to kill those things.
Yeah,
there is
a
no
really
safe in that.
high likelihood I'm going to die doing this.
Yeah.
I just want you to know I love
going
you.
to war. Yeah.
But she doesn't know. She
Which
thinks
reminds
he's trying
me
to get
again,
back.
My nephew, Eric Fox, okay, he graduated from Fort Leonard Wood as an EOD specialist. And my sister Susan had no idea. And she calls me in a panic, going, I didn't know what he did. Now I know what he did. He works with explosives. He's gonna get killed over there. I went, oh, sis, come on, calm down. I said, what he does is a very safe job. Very safe what they do. They know what they're doing. They're trained to deal with these things. Besides that, there's a million other things from the military that'll kill him way before his own job will kill him.
Yeah.
My sister Susan's
Nothing
like,
like having Gary
why
as a
would you
brother.
say that? That doesn't help me. What do you mean? I'm like, well, there's a lot of ways to die as a soldier. You can drive under an antenna, drive under cable wires and shit with your antenna up and fucking be electrocuted in your vehicle. Just all kinds of shit. Kill you in the military. Yeah. I did that just to fuck with her because I think that's such a whiny fucking thing to do. To call me, worrying about, look, he chose this. He chose it. This is what he wanted.
She's his mother. She has every right to be worried.
No, grandmother.
Are still going to worry, dude. I got
grandmother.
My mother called all over friggin' Fort McClellan, Alabama, to find out if I was there during the friggin' Grenada operation. And I was in basic training, man. Mothers are going to worry, dude. You can't stop a mother from worrying.
That's nature.
Oh, look, my mother could care less. She didn't worry at all. My brother, Steve, the Vietnam vet, worried constantly. And I remember they called me one weekend. They're like, because they had heard my unit got alerted and then activated. Mm-hmm. And we were really staging to fucking be deployed. And then the war ended. And we didn't get deployed. Mm-hmm. And some of our people did. My XO, Lieutenant Bose, she went. 2 of our tech sergeants went. And not tech sergeant, what do you call them? Staff sergeants went. And that was it. Everybody else from my unit stayed here. But my brother and my mom called, check, see how I was doing. Like, how's the weather there? And I'm like, I'm in fucking Seattle. What are you talking about? We didn't get deployed. He goes, oh, we thought you got deployed. I'm like, no. Why would I answer my home phone if I was deployed? My family's not the smartest fucking people.
Yeah, mom called all over, and I was in the med ward. I had an upper respiratory infection. They brought me the phone to talk to her. I was like, yeah, Mom, they don't deploy people in basic training. Don't worry. I'm right here. I'm not going anywhere. Not for a while. Oh, that was funny. But yeah, you can't stop a mom from worrying, dude. They're going to worry. Nothing you can do about that one.
Man.
When David, who was an MP, Foxy's son, got deployed to Iraq during the war, 2 things that happened. One, she had quit smoking 2 years before she started smoking again. Number 2 was she had to have a virgin paper every morning with her coffee. And if you fucked with her paper, you're going to get her wrath because she's a demon before she gets coffee anyway. Right? She stopped getting the paper because she didn't want to know what was going on over there. You know?
Yeah.
I understand that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, dude.
I do like this whole scene here. God damn, man. The horror of fucking dealing with these fucking kaiju. These guys are like, fucking, we're used to human-sized targets.
Right? What the hell?
We're not used to things the size of a fucking stadium or even like a skyscraper. Like, fuck that noise. What am I going to do to that?
Well, the good news is you cannot miss.
Your shots
are always be on target.
Even the worst shot can hit them.
Hey, Nads. Hello.
Hi, Ned. So, all right, just so to make this clear. Oh, it won't let me share that. Oh, you fucking assholes. I got to open it up in this browser. I really fucking hate StreamYard. I really fucking do.
Hate is a strong word, Gary. Hate is a strong
Not for StreamYard, no.
Not as strong as, like, I could say that I loathe them.
Yeah.
Despise them. And but hate is really as strong as I want to go.
There's a few things I miss about it, but not much. Actually, about the only thing I miss about it is the fact that when you start a video, it just cuts everything else off and just starts the video. Doesn't work like that in the one I'm using now. You have to physically stop a video and then restart another one. It makes it very clunky.
Hello, Eli.
Yep. So here you go.
Hi, Eli.
Okay, this is my nephew Eric's mother. He's my great nephew, and that's my niece Lori Trujillo, and she is the mother of Eric. And but Eric ended up growing up kind of away from her for a while she was going through her ugly divorce, and so ended up my sister, who is grandma, is the one who ended up raising her. And this is my sister, Susan, the one that I panicked by
or her feet
her
anyway.
All that shit. There she is. That's my sister. And that's my brother-in-law, Jose. And Megan, my sweet niece. I love that girl. She's the one, she said it one day when she was little. When she was playing with my son, Sean, who was just a gorgeous little ginger. She goes, Uncle Gary, you make pretty babies. I went, yeah, I do. All my kids are beautiful. It's true. I don't know what happened. I had nothing to do with it.
Oh boy. Getting ready.
Great poses too. I love a lot of the shots of soldiers in this. Very heroic photography in this film with the soldiers. I love that he does that. And he did the same thing. If you watch his movie Monsters, same thing. Soldiers are not bad guys. I get so sick of Hollywood treating soldiers as bad guys.
Right.
As automatons of command and without being able to think for themselves. Like, sorry, that's not what soldiers are.
Yeah, I saw somebody say the other day that there are no liberal soldiers. I said, bullshit. They've got every walk of life in the ranks of the U.S. military. Sorry,
let me explain it to you real quick. You are more likely to find an atheist in infantry than a liberal.
Yep.
You'll find liberals in different MOSs, typically not infantry. Infantry is made up of the most fucking red-blooded soldier Americans you will fucking find.
Yeah.
A lot of these guys are fucking football hunters, big-time rednecks, shit like that, you know? So you're likely not to see a liberal. I mean, they are there, don't get me wrong, but they usually keep their fucking yap shut.
Yeah.
Because they know they're surrounded by guys that bleed.
Military
red, white,
police
and
are
blue.
like that too. They're just like the regular police.
It's not Hans Zimmer Gambit.
Most of them are conservative, you know.
What's that?
It was
what
not
about
Hans
it, hon?
Zimmer.
The
composer.
For what?
They're asking who composed it.
Oh, no.
Alexandre Desplat. That was
Great
Alexandre Desplat.
fucking soundtrack. Yeah.
Yeah.
And just an amazing soundtrack. Even you were like, oh my God, I love this music. Going, I know, right? This movie
That's
has
why I
an
went and looked
amazing
at the
soundtrack.
composer. I don't think Hans Zimmer can write music like that. He has his moments, but
He
he's
used
not that
to.
good.
No, he did back in the old days. And then something happened in the 2000s to him, and he became mentally handicapped and couldn't fucking write good compositions anymore.
Yeah, just the droning that we hate so much.
Yeah, he's really good at droning now. And I remember, like, a friend of mine came over. He says, I brought over this DVD of Hans Zimmer's concert, man. And he puts it in, and I'm fucking watching it, and it's fucking Batman, Man of Steel. And I got that fucking guy ended his friendship with Keith and I over our stances on things like that, with how terrible Hans Zimmer is. Like, that's a terrible, terrible soundtrack. Batman is tolerable because the kind of film it is. Superman, no, doesn't work. Terrible soundtrack. how could you say that? I said, because it doesn't have a fucking theme. Do you understand what a theme is?
Yeah, droning
the
on
word
one note
means.
isn't a theme.
That's not a fucking theme. Jesus Christ, do I have to fucking hit you to make you understand what a theme is? This is one of the best fucking action scenes. And that bus driver, when you look at it, it's like, what's he doing? What's he doing? He did the right thing. It saved him.
Yep.
That's wild.
He's
Sorry,
like,
we haven't
I'm
done it
getting us
yet,
outta
but
here.
it's on the list.
They
It is
really
on the
do
list.
build it up, don't they? Man.
There's the tank, fucking firing point blank range right into the fucking monster, right there in front of it. Nothing. You see the explosions? No blood, no injury. It's like, holy
Yeah, Godzilla
Armored.
was probably like, thanks, I was itching there anyway.
Right?
That is why I'm a bigger fan of Kongs than of Godzilla. I
Of
grew up
dongs?
watching Kong. Fuck
Oh.
you.
Jesus Christ, Gary.
Let's talk about Kong.
Fuck you. I grew up watching Kong and watching Godzilla later, so my favorite is Kong. But when they do Godzilla versus Kong, and I hear people, oh, but he's an ape, he has hands, he's intelligent. Yeah, but he bleeds.
Yeah.
You shot him with guns and he bleeds. You shot missiles at Godzilla and he doesn't feel it.
Yeah.
So we got Jacob the critic is here, my butt Jacob. And we got
Jacob the
yeah, I know. Fuck,
You've been
man.
renamed Jacob.
And
I'm sorry.
And trying to talk between you guys, trying to get words out in a hurry before you start talking again. And what's funny is when I get tired and don't want to talk anymore, nah, you're fucking crickets in here. Yeah, crickets. So that's why the word crickets was in my head.
I failed.
If I'm not, So Eli Cortez, what is up? And of course, I did say hi to Nads. Stan Goff is a former 18 Delta who is a far leftist. He was a technical advisor to Schwarzenegger's Collateral Damage, which is an okay film, but it is kind of goofy. Get out of there! There's a bomb in there. It's like, what?
It's a bomb, not a tumor.
Right.
He had a deleted scene defending Colombian leftist rebels. Yeah, imagine that. Fucking lefties. Jerry Goldsmith, one of my favorite composers of all time. Gamera is not owned by Toho.
And
Tom Baker, you forgot to mention Logan's Run. That's probably my favorite Jerry Goldsmith one ever.
Everybody wants a crossover between Godzilla and Gamera.
Well, I just don't understand why
decades.
Godzilla didn't just pull out a big can of Raid and squeeze this guy. See ya. Bye.
No opposing thumb.
That's right. He can't hit the
No,
ball.
he's got opposing thumbs.
I know, I'm fucking around. Shut up, Martin. Stop trying to pull out science when I'm just making a joke.
I like science.
I do too, for Christ's sakes.
Oh,
what's
man.
this? Oh, yeah, Bridge Too Far. Great soundtrack.
You ruined
Great
my
soundtrack.
joke.
Yeah. Now, I don't know if you can tell or not when I say things, but I do want to make it clear. I am not a fan of Hans Zimmer.
It's pretty obvious. Yes.
Okay,
Nobody's
good.
perfect, Gary.
Apparently, you don't like French horns. Yeah.
I do not like the French horns. True. It's something I've never done. I don't know if it'll be pleasurable or not. I've just decided in my head that sticking my tongue in a French horn or a horn of any type would not be something I would want to do.
Oh, God.
Let's see. Goldsmith wrote a lot of my favorite scores. Yeah, he did. Alien. They had a re-edit Collateral Damage after 9/11 to remove the scenes making excuses for the terrorists. Yep, there you go. It's our fault. It's not the terrorists.
A Fridge Too Far, the Oprah Winfrey story. That is priceless, man.
I like that one. That's good. Starring Oprah Winfrey and The Rock. Here's the scene. This is where he says it. Let them fight.
Let them fight.
Fucking love it. Stop interfering. It is the folly of man to think that he can control nature. Let them fight.
Yeah, if John's still in the chat, are they going to have another Apple Plus series season?
I hope so.
Was that one?
Yeah.
Despite getting woke right in the middle, it went woke for an episode or two, and I fast forwarded through them, and then all of a sudden it got good again. I'm like, I don't know what happened.
Was it called Monarch? Monarch's
yes.
the name of it. Yeah.
Yep.
Kurt Russell's great in it, and his kid Wyatt really good playing the.
I like Wyatt Russell. He needs to be in more stuff. He really does. I love him.
Yeah, because he grew up raised by Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn, so he's very independent in his thinking, and it's caused him a few problems in Hollywood. But they seem to get along with him.
We still love him though.
Yeah, he's a talented young actor.
I mean, he was one of the bright spots in that last movie they made for the MCU. What was it called? Thunderbolts. Yeah.
Well, Tim, yes, Jimmy Kimmel as Oprah. He has done blackface before.
Oh yeah, he has. Yeah, Jimmy Kimmel is Oprah. He can pull it off. Put him in a fat suit.
By the way, I'm sorry, my friend. I didn't run your video. Let me correct that mistake or that omission more than a mistake.
Yeah, I think you weren't listening, Gambit, because Anima said that, buddy. But still, thanks.
Oh, there it is.
By what name are you known?
There are some who call me Tim.
By the way, I wanted to say something cool that Gambit did this week. I don't remember what show it was. Gambit, you might remember, but somebody commented, "Stop talking and put the movie on."
Oh my God, no, not again.
The talking is so stupid. And Gambit defended the show to him, and I'm like, I just usually delete them. I'm like, I could give a shit about these fucking idiots. They can't read. They're illiterate. It says discussion, but you've got these fucking trolls that want to fucking say stupid shit like that. So I just delete them. I look at them, okay, and I delete it. That's gonna it upset me. No, I don't care. I absolutely have no feelings about it at all. And I usually block them from seeing the channel again. It's like I don't want people like that here. I want people who love movies.
In this case, I think the person realized through Gambit's comment how stupid they were and self-deleted because we couldn't find it.
Yeah, I couldn't find it. I couldn't find it later, Gambit. Which movie was that? That guy commented on that you went in there and told him, I said, hey man, this show's Gambit said this, this show's about talking about movies, loving films. And I went, didn't have to do that, Gambit, but that's really sweet of you, man. I just usually delete those guys. I could give two shits what they have to say.
Their comments, Gary. You delete their comments.
Yeah, I delete them. They will never walk the earth again. No.
Dude.
We don't need stupid.
I like this channel despite you. Please do not get those canceled. By the way, Tim sends me this gem.
Oh my God, is that real?
Yes, from
Collectibles. That's Kimmel.
Yeah. Yes, that's
twice. He did blackface twice.
I need to go wash my eyes now.
Right?
Hey, who sent that to you, Tim? Did you send that to me? Because I'm going to share that on Twitter. I want to do both times that Jimmy Kimmel blackface.
He sent the link to the.
Oh, it's different. It's okay because he's a liberal like us.
I'm putting the link to a YouTube video that Tim sent me on the private chat. There you go.
So Ronry, so Ronry, so Ronry and Sadry Ron.
Oh my freaking God.
That's all you're getting, man. Sorry. No, here you go.
I'm so lonely, so lonely, so lonely inside real alone.
Oh boy.
And because of that, I get to say this episode is brought to you by Backdoor Beaver. If you want to have popcorn, you have not enjoyed popcorn until you've had it out of the back end of a fucking beaver. And don't forget to get that anal gland butter. It's delicious.
That's our
I
official
did not
mascot,
miss
Anima.
that fucking thing on Monday. No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. We need to all be on board with an official mascot, and I am not.
This
needs to be a 100%.
No, it needs to be a majority. That's all it needs to be, baby.
Fuck
I'm
you
sorry.
guys. No, I will never acknowledge that.
And basically, Anima has become Keith and is secretly judging us all.
Very much so.
Secretly?
Oh, Franklin LaLoggia just messaged me.
Oh.
The guy who wrote and directed Lady in White. Oh, what's this? FrankLaLoggia.com. I don't know how to pronounce this word.
Put it in the private chat.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find a way to copy it. Okay, here we go. It's Italian. All right, private chat open. God damn it. Open! Fuck.
The wonders of the life of a streamer.
There you go. I don't know how to pronounce that. It's an Italian name, I guess, because he's in Italy. He's been living there for years.
Cinghialino.
Yeah.
Cinghialino.
Cinghialino.
Cinghialino returns in episode 3, A Tale of Two. Come on. What is it? A Tale of Two Piggies. There's something new that he's got, a little short film he did. He's been doing that for years, making these little short films. A lot of it's like, what do you call it? Queer related, because if you didn't know, Frank LaLoggia is white. And by the way, he loved my joke. I said, Frank is so Loggia, he's La Loggia. He's like, I like that.
Yeah, I knew he'd like it.
I'm a big fan of Robert Loggia. So, and he knows that too. We've talked about it. I said, but you're more Loggia than Robert Loggia. That was it. You're more Loggia than Robert Loggia. You're La Loggia. I love that guy, sweetheart. And he shit. Oh my God, he fucks with me all the time, just being mean in a fun way. And man, I get a kick out of the way he's mean to me. Soon at your local dealer. Exactly, there was some douchebag from Portugal or whatever who wanted us to quit discussing and only watch the film. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. What movie was that, buddy? He either was illiterate or, because I usually tell them that before I delete their post. I will post back to them, one day you'll learn to read. It's like
go back to school, really.
It says it in the description, and most often in the thumbnail itself, that it's a discussion show. Yeah, crybabies.
I still think there are 12 years.
Oh, no. We are going to do an apocalypse now on Military Monday. Absolutely, we're going to do it. And I'm going to be very critical of the film. But I'm also going to be very loving of the film, because I do love the film. But it really fucks around with, like, reality. Because a lot of the shit they do in that film, it's not how it was done. But I really love what Ford was trying to do. Yeah, I know. What part of disgust doesn't he understand, right?
And we keep getting them. They're not dying out.
Oh, yeah. I get at least 2 or 3 a month. And I just usually, like, I see them and I'm like, oh, fuck off, and delete it. Like that was a waste of my time. And that was the latest one. I said some guy wrote something stupid about watching our show is a waste of time. And I said, so is reading your comment. And I'm like, and what's your point? Like,
we get
cares.
nice comments too, though.
Wait,
The one
wait,
that you read to me earlier. This is how you
Wait.
do YouTube? That was nice.
wait, people. Gary, instead of deleting those comments, now that everybody in our audience is aware of that, let the comments be there so we can
Just leave
roast them in
Oh, yeah.
in the-
Hey, I'm fine with that. If you guys want to comment on
Let's
those
have
people,
fun
go
with it
ahead.
here.
yeah. Let the
Yeah,
fun-
what I'll do is when somebody comments and I see it, I miss a few. I'll miss them every once in a while, and for some reason they don't show up in my feed on in the studio because they're supposed to show up. And fuck if I can find it. Yeah, see, I was hoping you might remember again, but I couldn't remember, and I looked and I couldn't find it. So I thought maybe after you commented, then I commented on your comment about how stupid the guy was. That maybe
Because you know that I know that you know that I know that you.
Now I know
What do
you
I
know
know?
that I know that you know that I know you know
You
that
know.
I know that you know. And it's like, wait, what the fuck did you just say to me?
I'm
I
getting
love-
a headache.
I love writing like that. It just cracks me up when people do that. And that shit started with Get Smart. That's where that gag started. Get Smart. Thanks to Buck Henry, not Mel Brooks. Buck Henry. Buck Henry was the lead writer and creator of Get
Buck
Smart.
Henry was one of the funniest human beings that ever walked the earth.
Absolutely,
Oh my God.
dude.
Yeah.
I love that guy's writing. He can make me laugh. And a lot of people don't know one of the greatest films of all time, written by him, The Graduate.
Yeah, yeah.
He's
I
the-
always loved the one that Warren Beatty's in, and he actually stars in as an angel. God, what's the name of it? Heaven Can Wait. Yeah, love that.
Oh
freaking
my God.
movie,
Yeah,
dude.
that movie's a
Remember
remake.
he played the angel that fucked up and took him out of his body too quick. Yeah.
The original film, I think, was
No,
called Heaven
no.
Knows. Heaven
No,
Knows
no.
Mr. Hold on. The original film, black and white film, was called Heaven Knows Mr. Allison.
Mhm.
And it was a great little film. And then Warren Beatty was in the remake in the 70s. It was a good film. Now you can interject, Martin.
Go ahead.
Now I don't want to. Bitch.
Oh,
All right, fine.
good God. Oh,
Gary is a piece of work. I will take that as a compliment, not
It's
as
a
the
piece of
insult that you
something.
intended.
Oh. You don't
That's like when my
know.
grandmother,
None
my
of you
grandmother,
do.
when I was a kid, my grandma said, "Now, Gary, you behave." I said, "I will, Grandma. Probably not well, probably badly, but it'll be behavior."
of some sort.
And she would go, "Oh, Gary." You almost walked what as a kid when it came out, or I'm confused.
Well, when was it in the movie?
I was
I'm
figuring to
sorry,
say, if you were an
yeah, so-
adult when that movie came out, bro, you are
It was in
old.
the 70s. What was that? 76?
Hang on, I'll look it up.
76 or 79?
It was in the 70s.
I thought it was Buck Angel who did that movie. And by the way, once again, if you get to this part of the film, the director makes it obvious that Godzilla and
1979.
Ford's characters are the same. They're the same character. And
What?
he tells us that when they collapse, one right after the other, exactly the same way. That is the visual motif that's telling us with a little wink, they were the same character. And I fucking love that.
Yeah, it was 1979, Gary. Apocalypse Now.
And that prick still owns the rights to Dick Tracy. He keeps doing something every now and again to maintain the license.
Really?
Fucking asshole. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
But
no
I love
female
that
is
one. I
safe
love
around
Heaven
Warren
Can
Beatty.
Wait, man. I love that movie.
Might have been somewhere in the Boys in Company C stream. I can't remember.
Great movie. My favorite movie about
Oh,
Vietnam, right
yeah.
there.
So it came out in 79. So it was shot in 77 and 78 because it was a long fucking shoot. It was over
Oh, yeah.
a year.
Remember, it notoriously went. That was the first time you really heard of a movie
way
over budget. They thought he had become the Marlon Brando character.
I have to be older than you, Snort. I have to be older than you.
Yeah, I was 14 when that movie came out. I was just starting high school, so
I was 15. Yeah. I was 15 in '79.
Mm-hmm.
Old bear.
I was fixing to say, if you went and saw that in the theater, you were an old man, Snorty.
I went to see it with my dad, and my dad was a history guy, and he basically laid out every problem the film had. But what I loved was the shit that John Milius wrote that's in that movie, because Milius is a lover of warriors. He loves to talk about warriors. Let's see. School is important, but the trouble is you've got international YouTubers who will comment just about everything. Yeah, that's true. I took my niece to see the film. Still remember her asking, "What's that?" when his tail, oh yeah, lit up in places. Yeah, a lot of people thought that was going to be his head coming up when he was in the water on the other side of that ship. And that's just his fucking tail. And how big his tail is to that ship was horrifying. Wait, what? I was orphaned in '79? You were 23 in '79. God damn,
wow,
dude,
buddy. You're up there. That would make him 68. 68. Yep.
So
no, 69.
You could possibly have 69. Good number. Now that would make it to where you could actually say to me that you have undigested beef in your transverse colon older than me.
Jesus Christ, Gary.
And that joke comes from John Wayne, if you didn't know that. Because it was said that they did a biopsy on him, and there were claims that he had undigested beef in his transverse colon after he was dead. And it's like, that could have been true. I don't know. But I just remember that, like, oh, like you can have undigested food in your fucking gut.
And
like
not
carry it around. And so what I'll say is, like, if some kid says something to me, I'll look at them and I go, man, I've got undigested beef in my colon older than you. Why would I listen to you? That all comes from that story about John Wayne.
Yeah. I know Tim would love that age. Snorter Poopus. He's always trying to get us to read that number. Absolutely.
Yeah, it damn near killed the star. And they fired the first star because he was an actual Vietnam vet. And he was not going to put up with Coppola's bullshit. They did not get along. So Coppola fired him and hired Martin Sheen, who is a notorious liberal, never served a day in his life in the military, loves playing soldiers. And it's like that commercial, you know, I'm not a doctor, but I played one on TV. I never served my country, but I played someone who did in a movie. And that's Martin Sheen. And but he was really good in that film. I really liked his character. He was fucked up, man. He is fucked up at the beginning of the movie. He was already fucked up mentally. And then they send him on an assassination mission to kill a guy.
Yeah.
And the person, of course, that they're talking about, the real general, I think he's still alive. The last time I looked, he was still alive. The real general that Kurtz is based on. And that guy absolutely was not a psychopath. What he did is he changed the direction of the war for us. He helped change the direction of the war to where we started winning. Because it was a stalemate all the way until after the Tet Offensive. And after the Tet Offensive, we had killed all the Viet Cong. They were gone. Hey, Fletcher's here. Hey, brother. Love you, man.
And Read by Nature is here, too.
Hi, Reed. What's up, brother? Yeah. Two guys I fucking love, man. And we have some great X exchanges. And
Fletcher is awesome.
You know, because I don't really get overly political on here, but I get really political on X.
And by the way, Fletcher Williams
I don't trust him.
Sucks at video
What?
games.
Yeah,
He
I
sucks
read
at video
somewhere that he sucks at video games. I'm not sure where I saw that. It was somewhere. Hold on. I read it. God, it's somewhere. Was it?
Don't know where.
Was it? Maybe it was a Mexican Iron Man comment somewhere where he said something about no. It could have been
Maybe
Paulie.
Paulie. Maybe
Paulie said something about it that he sucks at video games.
I don't know.
But I remember reading it somewhere.
You shouldn't
I
believe
don't know where.
anything you read until it comes direct from the source. You need to do your research.
It's a mystery.
Now, the way you spell that is like my friends Vijay and Sanjay Mistry, and that used to be a running joke. They're my friends, but it's a mystery why. Anyway, Vijay and Sanjay Mistry.
Okay,
and
this
I told you.
It.
Oh,
this comment now has a different meaning because we have actors now, digital actors now in Hollywood movies.
Oh, we're talking about that tonight on my show. Tilly Norwood is now the hottest property.
Yep. I'm going to just pretend it doesn't fucking exist because it's bullshit.
It is.
There is going to be a Lego Godzilla set in 26, 27. Nice. Harvey Keitel was originally to play Willard. He was playing him. He actually shot scenes, but he had a drop out for I will tell you what the abrupt reasons were, Gambit. He and Coppola did not get along. He was telling Keitel to do things, and Keitel was arguing with him. No soldier would do that because he was a fucking Marine who served in fucking Vietnam. He's like, no, they would never do that. And it frustrated him. He kept telling him that he wouldn't do scenes the way he wanted him to do them. He wouldn't do it. And so the conflict went on and he fired him. And Keitel said later, he was glad. He didn't want to do that fucking piece of shit movie. Colonel
I wonder
Kurtz
how he
is the
read the
main
film.
character. And the real guy, and I forget who it is. 11 Alpha, you might know who it is. The real general that Kurtz is based on. And the guy absolutely put a hurt locker on the Cambodian side of the river and put a choke on them with getting armament. And finally, that's why it was so important when Nixon took office that he finally pulled off the what do you call it, where you put the thing, pulled the muzzle off our military and said, bomb Hanoi and you're welcome to go into Cambodia in this fucking war. And we did. We ended it, and the way we ended it was we forced them to go to the Paris peace talks. We forced them to sign a treaty because they knew they were losing. There was no way to win. And what happened was the leftists in our fucking country defunded the war and forced us to abandon Vietnam. And so nobody was there to protect the Vietnamese or the Cambodians from the Khmer Rouge and the communists. And so they went out and killed over 2 million of them. The Khmer Rouge alone. Over 2 million people who helped the United States in that war. So,
okay,
and the thing, they were so bad, the Khmer Rouge was so bad that the North Vietnamese declared war on them and killed them all. So how bad a communist do you have to be when other communists go, oh, we can't let these people live.
No.
They're crazy.
Wait. Behold.
Oh man, that's nice.
Oh, I like that.
That is so cool.
Yeah, it's still well, this is the idea that sparking the prototype. It may not look like this one, the final product, but this one looks awesome.
Dude.
There you got it. With atomic breath and everything.
Get out of town! Get out of town!
Yeah.
Read Tim's comment, guys. Read Tim's comment. He spotted a continuity fuck up.
Speaking of Lego, at the beginning of the movie took place in 1999. The Lego set the kid was playing with didn't come out then, and I sent you a photo.
Oh,
That's not good
neat.
pick, man.
So apparently,
Nicely spotted.
they didn't pay attention to the details, huh, Tim? Damn it, son. Who is the editor on this movie?
That's a
hell?
nice catch.
Not Tim. I can assure you that.
Yeah.
I don't. Oh, I see the picture. Yeah. Oh, it's the snow speeder from Empire Strikes Back.
Cool.
When did that come out?
Don't know.
Empire Strikes Back, 1980.
No.
No.
Lego.
The Lego set.
Oh, I don't know.
Do you have that info, Tim?
Yeah, Tim, you're calling it out.
Okay.
But
Supposedly.
I mean, if it's the snow speeder, it
There it
probably came out in
is.
1980.
I found it, guys. It's Colonel Robert B. Rolt.
Okay.
And he was arrested for the execution, on-site execution of a double agent. And he got arrested for it, but he was right to do it. I saw this film in the theater and noticed that too. I did because I was an adult when in the 90s. I was having sex a lot in the 90s, just so you know. I wasn't playing with Lego.
We were talking 2014, man.
2014, bro. That's when the movie came out that he's talking
Oh,
about.
I was still banging in 2014. I thought you were talking about in the 90s with the toy set, because it was in 99. And they were playing with the toy set that didn't come out in 99.
Gotcha. Yeah,
Says
you're
the
right.
That's the guy who
you're
has
corrected.
toys behind him.
I made a
That's the guy who
baby
has
in
toys behind
99.
him.
I was bartending
I
in
made
99.
a baby. I made a baby.
So did I. 91. Yep.
Technically, it was in 98, but she came out in 99. So that's when it counts. Would have been funny if the Lego set was anachronistic, but it was a Back to the Future of Doctor Who Lego set. I'd rather buy a movie poster. Me too, Tom. My conversation with Holly last night, Anima, got started because she asked me if I knew anything about coins. I went, no, I know about comic books and I know about toys, model kits, and movie posters.
We lost a giant in the movie poster genre this week.
He just died this week. I posted about it on our channel.
Yeah. Well, I think we
over
talked
on
about it
Facebook.
on Monday, didn't we? I think we did.
Yeah, because he did the Conan poster.
Yeah.
Conan the Barbarian. Great artist.
How do you
and he
pronounce
just
his last name? It's Renato Casaro? Is that right?
Something like that. I'm not good at pronouncing some people's names, but
Extremely
I found
good
out about
though.
it
I did
because
not know he did. It
Drew
looked a lot
posted
like
about
his
it.
artwork, but I did not know he had done the Leonardo DiCaprio one from Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. You know, the one where he's laying back with the gun?
Yeah, where he's standing back. It's a replica of the Steve McQueen poster.
Yeah, he did that one. I was like, whoa, check him out, man. He was doing stuff that late in life. That's awesome.
I'm looking to see if I can find it.
Ringo Gringo.
The
Yeah.
post.
Oh, I've got a bunch of it pulled up for my show because I'm going to talk about it tonight. Hang on. I'll share it for you. Boom. There you go.
Yeah, I'm pulling up Drew Struzan's post. I don't think you heard me.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I was talking, you started talking over me. And so, yeah, Drew Struzan posted about it, and that's how I found out that he was dead. I'm not seeing it now. Where the fuck is it? I know I posted it. I don't like the way they sometimes reorganize our posts on our group page.
Facebook?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're not always
Yeah.
in the same order of what they were posted.
I'm
And
telling
like, I
you,
should have run
Gary,
into it.
I'm getting a notification every day about something new you posted, and when I click on it, either the link goes dead or it's days old. Facebook is so fucked up when it comes to notifications.
All right, here we go.
And the
Let
feed
me
is never
open
in order.
this. Open it here. Paste and go. And here we go. Now share. Share. Green. Bruce Drusen. Share. Share that, Martin. Yeah, it's Renato. Renato Casaro. And here's some of the artwork that he's famous for. Of course, that classic. Originally, he was holding Thulsa Doom's head in that hand.
Right.
And it got changed. Yeah. Also, the original poster with him holding Thulsa Doom wasn't Arnold's face. It had Sandahl Bergman, but not Arnold. And this is the final painting. And that's the one you were just talking about with DiCaprio.
Actually, it's another one. It's
Rambo?
the actual. It's the movie poster. No, there was a movie poster hanging up in his house, and it's the same part, but it's the actual movie poster. Whenever you're done showing that, just have Mark put mine up and you see it. Yeah.
And that movie with Bates as the fuck was this movie called? Misery.
Misery, man. Yeah. Flash Gordon.
Flash Gordon.
Octopussy.
Octopussy.
Yeah.
One. Dune. Dances with
Wolves. Yeah.
Now there's
That's
the other
one.
one.
That's it. That's the one right there. Yep.
Yeah. So we did 2 paintings for that movie.
Yep. Pretty cool.
Oh my God!
Rambo.
Rambo 3.
M60. Hold on. Rambo is holding an M60 with a fucking RPG on the end.
Did AI art make that?
Yeah.
Nope, he painted that because he doesn't know a fucking thing about guns. And that's it. That was Drew's post about it.
That's an RPG 60.
And what he wrote was, "We are deeply saddened to hear of the passing of fellow artist Renato Casaro. Renato's breathtaking posters defined an era of cinema, bold, expressive, and timeless. His brush captured the very soul of the movies, turning actors into icons and stories into legends. Our thoughts are with his family, friends, and all who loved his work. The world of film art has lost a true master, but his legacy will continue to inspire for generations. Rest in peace, Renato." And that's from Drew Struzan.
Mm-hmm.
I occasionally look on here to see if there's anybody I know that commented. Yep, that's my friend Thomas Peake. That's Bob Peake's son.
That's his wife posting, though, right? Drew's wife.
Sometimes it's Eric too. My friend Eric. He's coming on the channel too. Really good guy. Nice. He's made a couple of great documentaries. There's another one famous for Army of Darkness.
Yeah, the Army of Darkness poster. I was just going to bring that up. Yeah, that's a really cool one.
Yeah, I always look to see if anybody commented that I fucking know. I keep getting offered the top fan. I'm like, look, I fucking know Drew and Dylan, so no, I don't give a shit to get a diamond on my fucking name. No, I'm not going to accept it. Thank you, though.
I never do that. What a stupid thing.
Well, some people like it, but I could care less.
Yeah, Jane Goodall passed away, huh, Alpha? Yep.
Yeah, she was like 91 and still working.
Unbelievable.
Apparently, I heard she went ape shit.
Dude.
Yeah.
Oh, I just knocked him out of his seat with that joke.
Yeah, you killed me with that one, bro.
Yeah. No, don't kill Joe. He has a show to do in a bit.
I usually do that to Keith. To see you go flying off your chair side.
Oh, you do it to Mephisto too.
To the pits, say hi to Snorty. All right, we're at 2 hours 4 minutes. We're gonna get the hell out of here, guys. God, I love this fucking movie, and I really liked what they did. I liked what Warner did with these films. I don't like the gay nightclub colors they picked with purple and shit.
Yeah, they've gone off the rails with the color palette in these shows, no doubt.
Color, well, the posters in particular, with the bright purples. It's like, fuck off with those colors, man. That's rave colors, you know. I don't dig that shit. But I do like the movies, and I really enjoyed all of the Godzilla films. I enjoyed the Kong Skull Island movie. I think what's his name, John C. Reilly's character is one of the funniest fucking characters I've ever seen in a movie. When he starts laughing, he said, "I'm so glad you guys are here. You're all gonna die, though.
You're all gonna die, though." Yep.
I was surprised how much I enjoyed this movie because I'm not into the kaiju.
Oh, you're going to love all of them, Anima, because
let me talk.
They are movies for people who love movies.
Let me talk. When you started showing me the old Ultraman series, I mean, the costumes are clumsy. They look like shit sometimes, but it's cute. And they're saying some really good stuff. Like, they don't know they're monsters. They don't even know we exist for the most part. They don't know they're so bad for us.
Oh, these creatures, they're just wandering around doing what they did for centuries, eating and going back to bed and sleeping for another century.
It's like us walking over ants.
And I think I like this one even better than Godzilla -1. It's been a while though since we watched that.
And I love Godzilla's -1, especially in the black and white version. And we will be doing the Wolfman 2010 in black and white because someone told me to watch it in black and white, and I went, "Oh, come on!
I did.
Watching it in black and white's going to change the film." Was that you? I'm like, "There's no fucking no." Then I watched it and went, "Oh, my, I fucking love this movie in black and white." Because it changes the way the CG looks. It's not as fucking intrusive to your eye. And it's like, oh my God, that worked.
Since it is the spooky season, I do want to remind people to watch Werewolf by Night. It's probably one of the best things that the MCU has put out on Disney+.
I didn't think I was going to like it. I did not think I was going to like it, and I ended up enjoying the shit out of that.
And
seeing Swamp Thing in it was fun.
The ending.
I enjoyed that. That's one thing. Man Thing. Seeing Man Thing in the story.
Right.
I
Swamp Thing's in DC.
That.
Yeah. I thought it was great, man.
And I enjoyed it.
It's perfect. It's a perfect seasonal one. So you guys check it out. It's one of the few things on Disney Plus that I can really say I enjoyed the hell out of. That was something.
By the way, Tom, Raymond Burr was brought in for the American release of the film, so they added American stuff in there. And so if you see the original Japanese one, it's a really good film. I do like it, but they cut it up a little bit for the American release and added the Raymond Burr character in there. And it's interesting. I liked it. But then they did what was it? Godzilla 84? Is that what it's called? Or 85?
I don't.
It's called Godzilla 19. Okay, so they did the film, and it's in the title, the year, but it's actually not the same year. It's an earlier year or some shit. But anyway, they did the Japanese release of the film, and I've yet to get a copy of that. I can't find a copy of it anywhere. The original Japanese cut of the film. But then when it was released in the United States, they again asked Raymond Burr to come back and be in the American release of the film. And I thought that was really fucking cool. And he did too. He said, hell yeah, I'll do it. He jumped right at it. Yeah, I think it's Godzilla 85.
85.
It is Godzilla 1985, Raymond Burr. Yep.
But he's not in the Japanese version. He's only in the American release version. So I thought that was really cool that he agreed to come in and be in the American release to do.
There you go, Martin. Scenes. There it is, right there.
So yeah, you need to give me a copy if you have the Japanese version. Is it HD or SD?
HD. Hey,
oh good.
It says that. Oh, I need to remove this. Okie dokie.
There you go.
Come on,
There you go.
Gary.
I don't like this. I'm trying to find it to where it does that because it wasn't working the first time.
But yeah, that's the 1985 one, Raymond Burr. Yep.
I love that poster.
It's badass.
They tried to took the cat face in.
I felt like this face was a little bit better than some of the others. It looked angrier. Because I got to tell you, man, during the show era, man, they got really goofy with the ping pong eyes, man. I swear.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, but I don't care. You have to love it.
It's Godzilla with the googly eyes.
Well, you remember back, what was it? Is it 78 or 77 they made Kong? And Jim Baker did the emoting makeup for Kong's face.
Oh, yeah, the American film. I thought you were talking about Godzilla.
No, I'm talking about the Jeff Bridges movie. Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
With Charles.
Yeah, what about it?
Yeah, I think Jim Baker did the ape makeup for the guy that played him and everything.
Yeah.
Well, the guy from PTL?
Oh, my God.
He said Jim Baker. You mean Rick Baker?
I can't. Is it Rick Baker? Oh, man. Yeah. Not the guy from PTL. I screwed up. It's Rick Baker. Yeah. Been a while since I flipped through my Fangoria magazines, bro.
Well, if you take the black and white original Godzilla and put him in Shin Godzilla and make it black and white, or even Godzilla Zero,
Godzilla -1.
That shit would be fucking funny. Yeah, -1. That'd be funny as shit. To add Perry Mason into it. Yeah, I like that.
All right, guys.
I sent you a link
to go get ready for this show.
Japanese.
You guys be good. Hasta la vista.
All right, buddy. I'll see you later,
Baby.
Joe.
Yep.
All right. Let me say bye to everybody.
Bye, Joe.
Let's say bye to Gambit. We got to say bye to Snorty. We got to say bye to Das Wolfen, Tom Baker, Slasher Fred, 11 Alpha, Penny, Tetrarch of Apathy, Andy Morrow, E. Clay Thomason, Country Shape Media, who still, in my opinion, is the best avatar. I fucking love his avatar. Mephisto, Jacob the Critic, Ariel Billette, Sandra Hammerschlag, Nads was here. Nads. Eli Cortez. And Read by Nature and Fletcher Williams. Thanks for popping in, guys, everybody. It was good seeing everybody today. Happy middle of the week. We'll see you again on Friday where we do Godzilla King of the Monsters. And it's going to be a fun one. And we're going to go through the entire Monsterverse films. And on Monday, now Saturday, we're going to do the first one versus Kong. Okay. And then on Monday, we'll do Kong Skull Island because it's a military film. So we're going to do those two out of order. But
what?
You guys understand why we're doing it. You guys understand. So take care, every human. All right, you too, buddy. We're out of here. Everybody have a great day today. And remember, spay your pets. It's the right thing to do.
Matt Damon.